Good day. This is the Power BI assessment, which is conducted at the end of the Power BI Basic to Intermediate course. What you're looking at is an Excel spreadsheet or worksheet, and it gives the instructions for the Power BI assessment. This is a summative assessment. The first sheet gives you an indication of the topic, which is the launching of space shuttles. All of the space shuttles that were launched in the program, okay, the orange block indicates all the instructions. So you've got to clean up on data. Then you have to also clean up on those columns in that second sheet that you're importing into Power BI. This is an exciting topic and one that is quite appropriate. Look here. There we have our null entries over there. And the columns on the right-hand side are indicated as column 1 and column 2. You have to convert that. There's a duplicate on the bottom left-hand corner there, and you can see how that's done. We also have a number of other links in the sheet to the manual, the YouTube channel, the exam questions, a final assessment, to pose an AI question, or to send an email should you require help. This Power BI assessment is very efficient, it is very detailed, and a pass mark of 80% is required in order to complete the course, in order to be awarded a certificate of competence. Then on the second sheet, what you are required to do is to create a background, which we recommend you create in PowerPoint as an SVG file, and you'll see the background at the bottom there. There are no visualizations in that, but you can see that the background is created. You also required to check the relationships between the two tables, and that is based on the Space Shuttle ID field. It must be a one-to-many relationship. Of course, Power BI does this automatically for you, but you are just required to check it. Now, the third requirement is visualizations on your canvas. Now that you've created your background, and these visualizations include a matrix, they include a slicer of the old kind and a slicer of the new kind. The new kind is below the tiles represented as the mission objectives, right? So the donut chart is also required, plus a card on the bottom left-hand corner. The next thing you have to do, and this is where we migrate more to the intermediate and advanced, is to create DAX measures. And the DAX measure is a simple one, but you are to create an average measure, an average based in the cost on the cost in millions to the Space Shuttle project. You'll see there 456 million is the cost. That DAX measure can then be placed on a card in the visualizations panel. Then you have to create calculated columns. And these calculated columns will require another DAX expression, which will parse the dates. Look at the dates there on the left-hand side into months and years as separate columns. This is also possible when you do the transform earlier, but we wait until we get the DAX at this part of the lesson where we do the DAX. Finally, an added value I provide is the ability to create an AI question. In AI, there are such things as bad questions, and so we teach our delegates to create good ones. There are examples. How would I create a measure in Power BI showing a maximum cost in dollars? Or how would I import an Excel workbook with 3 related